Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to FSL Elite. We are in the playoffs today, day two, second match right here. We have Vixens versus Bren Victress. I'm Eduardo, and here we have KBC Sensei.
Thank you.
Happy to bring you this stream, and let's not forget our partners for making this tournament happen.
Correct.
Is Dreamcore, Overdrive, Yahoo Singapore, Super Solid, Elgato, and Aftershock Gaming Laptop. And let's not forget, this tournament is supported by E-Project from
Yes,
Moonton.
correct. And if you are watching this live, you can watch this not only on Facebook Live, but we do have other live stream partners as well. We have Bigo TV, we have Cube TV, we have Gamely, Nemo TV, and Streamcraft. So there's so many options you can watch this, whether you're on the go or you can watch it at home.
That's
but don't come
right.
at home, just come here.
That's right, and
Watch here.
let's not forget we have giveaways on our Facebook Live and all these platforms that we are
Correct.
streaming to. So stay tuned for all these freebies. So
Yes.
we are still waiting for the players to get ready. So let's talk about the match that we saw yesterday. Bren Victress versus Vixens. They had a really crazy game yesterday,
Yep.
and we were expecting Bren to dominate, but Vixens took one game out of them. So
Correct.
let's see how they'll do today. Vixens really looking to disappoint Bren Victress here.
I think it's safe to say that despite them being second or third placing, they have almost the equal skill set right now. And the problem is, they had to face another stronger opponent, which
That's
is none
true.
other than SFI.
SFI.
But again, they had to face among themselves first.
Your
So
team
these
right.
two
is
teams,
banning.
they're all going to try to hit out with one another. They're making sure that everything is possible onto the table, and the execution part must be great. So just a record for you guys, it's 1-1 yesterday. So you did say that Vixens got the first game, but the second game, it was
Your
a
team is
30-minute
banning.
game.
Yeah,
To be
Brandy
precise,
Sports like barely pulled through,
correct. It was a 30-minute and 53 seconds gameplay.
and
That's
they
how long it
really were. They haven't settled the score yet, so it's
Yeah,
even. And
correct.
this series right here is a best of 3.
Yep.
So this will settle the score for them. So
Yeah.
whoever takes 2-0 or 2-1 will be able to advance into the winning bracket.
Yeah, and whoever loses, they're still not out of the game
Your
yet. They
team
will
is
drop down to the
banned.
lower bracket for that best of one
That's
series.
right. So speaking of the draft right here, we have a lot of mage bands here. Esmeralda, Lunox, and Harif. No tank bands really. There you go. The tank
Your
bands.
team is
Speaking of the
picking.
devil, Kufra is out of the game. Maybe going for a Kaja or Grok. Kaja is open. Grok is open.
Yep.
Um, let's see what other mages are open as well. What do you think?
Cushion, Selena, if you want Kimi to play as a mage, by all means go ahead. But this is where the fun part comes, because we did mention the SFI and Grumpy's gameplay of throughout yesterday, the day one group stages. What happened was a lot of these teams, when they start banning these type of heroes, they quickly prioritize heroes that are lesser
Your
in the
team
hero
is
pool.
picking.
So it looks like Harmony from Vixens, they're going to go in with the Minotaur, so they are going to prioritize their tanks. So later moving forward, you'll see that there are not many tanks later, because a lot of people
Rokkaja.
are just stealing left and right already for the tanks.
I question the Minotaur pick because there's a lot of mage bands. So you have very
You should
little
go for the
mage
mage,
left.
right?
You should have just picked one of the strongest mage
Correct.
like Guinevere, or something else. But they have Grok Kaja on the table. They pick Minotaur off, so they're really hurried up to pick up Grok. Not picking up the Kaja, but instead getting the Claude for themselves, because Claude is extremely
Your
good marksman.
team
So
is
carry is on the
picking.
table for Vixens, but I think it's not a good idea to pick carry at this point, because marksman has been picked already for Bren Vixens. So they ought to think about what mid laner they want to pick, what second tank they want to pick, or a fighter.
I kind of like
But
this
that's
part.
okay.
Oh, sorry. I kind of like this part on Harmony's side, or at least for Vixen, because Harmony, she chooses Minotaur. Not only that they want to deny the Minotaur from Bren, because that Minotaur and Cloud can just do so much
Your
damage
team
with the
is
CC
picking.
and of course the Blazing Duet. But Harmony is really good in the Minotaur. We've seen countless of gameplay
see.
yesterday. She was on point with the Meonian Fury at every single moment
So they're picking a comfortable composition for themselves.
for themselves, correct? And it looks
That's
like
good.
Carry and Archive
Your
will be
team
selected, so we
is
know that
banning.
Archive and Minotaur will play the primary and secondary tank, and Lu from Bren will go in with the Chow. So somewhat like you said, you need to have a tank support, offlaner, or a marksman. So this is how they want to build.
Yeah, I
their
would like to
composition.
point out it's kind of like a missed opportunity, because they could have picked the Cho and
Your
Akai for
team is
themselves,
banning.
because Claude's already picked, and I don't think Brand Vixens will pick Cloud into carry, so then I felt like it's a missed opportunity on Venus Vixen sides, but maybe they just want to secure the carry
Your
regardless.
team is
You don't want to
picking.
have any shenanigans coming out from Bren Vixens. So Guinevere, Selena being banned out, more mage bans.
Yep.
Is this the mage meta right here? It's double mage?
I think between these two teams, they want to ban out as many mages as possible. Comparing to the first game or the first
Your
series,
team is
you
picking.
see the SFI, and of course Team Grumpy, they keep on banning tanks and supports first. So this time around it's a little bit different. Maybe perhaps when they meet up with the other team, they will change up the banning of heroes.
I see. So banning out Guinevere and banning out Selena, getting the Gushin for themselves leaves Venus Vixens to think, you know, what kind of mage should we pick? Maybe they think about Harley, Cyclops, but all these mages
Cyclops.
are not as good. Of course, Cyclops is out of the meta, but there you go. The Harley
Harley's a better
is
choice.
sort of like a last resort at this
Your
point, because
team
all the
is
strong
picking.
mages in the meta has been banned out. Esmeralda, Guinevere, Lunox.
And don't forget the default bans as well for the tournament. Zas and
Zas is
Kagura.
out, but Zas is, you know,
Technically, but
Not
Kagura
really
is
good.
not in the tournament mode at the moment.
Kagura is not in as well, but
Yes.
Kagura is really mechanically challenging, even I would say. So
It's a bit.
even
yeah.
though it's available, you know, maybe pro teams will think twice about it, because it's a little bit difficult to land the skills. Yeah.
So we got all our teams
Predictions?
ready.
Predictions.
Predictions.
What do you think?
Edo. I have no idea.
Who do you like the composition better then? You feeling what I'm feeling? Brand Vixens?
Nah, I'm gonna go with Vixens this time around. Vixens.
Brand Victress. My apologies. I'm
Victress.
mixing up the branding here.
Well, I'm going for
Brand-
BV. You go for BV, okay? Since it's gonna be a tongue twister between these
Alright.
two teams. VV, BB. Which are you?
Brand Vixens.
Brand
Brand Vixens, the name of the game. I like the Gushin
Okay.
pick. I like the Cho. I like the Cloud. I mean, the draft is a little bit smoother. I felt like the draft is a little bit off put in terms of the standard meta. First picking Minotaur, it's fine, but it's not optimal in my opinion. So let's see how they'll perform. So yeah.
So BV for you, yeah?
Mobile
BV for you,
Brand
BV for
Vixen.
me. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. This is
5
gonna be
seconds till the
game
enemy reaches
1.
the battlefield.
Venus Vixens going up with
Smash
Brand
them.
Victress. Venus Vixens will have Harmony onto
All
the
troops
Minotaur.
deployed.
CKO with the carry. Cleopatra on the Archive. Royal Blamer onto Leomon. And Shiro with the Harley.
And on the side of Brand Victress, we have Maddie on that Diggy. Cloud played by Ivy. Michelle playing the Cho. Low going for that Gushin, and Aizu going for the Grok.
Early on in the mid lanes, just clearing up lane, but Michelle's having a little bit of problem.
Trying to get away from Chow is really slippery, no problems right there, and then just standard rotations. Chow overstepping a little bit right there. Carry tried to take her out, but it's fine. Almost 1 minute in, everybody just going for the standard play, going for the buff, focusing on the crap.
I'm very, very curious. Bren did not play the same style like what they did yesterday. They normally have 3 heroes to steal the enemy's jungle buff. So I assume Chow, Gushin, and Grok would be the one of them, the 3 of them to go in, but they didn't.
Gets a pull right there. Minotaur a little bit low. Cloud just standing by, just focusing on the farming. Cloud and Diggy will be happily farming on the top side, because Leomon, he's a melee hero, so doesn't have the ultimate yet, so doesn't have the Phantom Steed, so he will be just chilling and getting his level 4. So whoever gets level 4 first will have the advantage to go for more objectives, to go for the turtle, because when you have the ultimates, that will be the game changer for the big team fights. And we do see 4-man rotation on the bottom side for Venus Vixens. Minotaur spots Grok right here. Does not have the ultimate yet. He's just level 2, but Lu has level 4 though. Ultimate goes through for him. Then Harley, Aizu just have to barely get away from this 4-man rotation. A lot of resources for themselves, but for Venus Vixens, but did not amount to anything yet.
Did not amount to anything yet, at least trying to scare them off away. If in fact the turtle is in the wrong direction, it's not at their direction that they're attacking, it's at the top side, and it looks like Bren, they're gonna go in for the turtle right now. Meanwhile, bottom
Because
lane
they
as
know
well,
there are 2
they're
players
pressuring over here.
and Akai rotating towards the
Yep.
bottom side.
Correct.
This is a missed
gonna go in.
opportunity for Venus Vixens. If they got a kill on the bottom side and focus on pushing bot lane, maybe that's worth the trade.
Shiro.
3-man on the mid lane. Shiro gets tagged by the Diggy. Akai just walking by trying to protect this little Harley right here. Three players on the top side trying to get that Cloud, but Cloud is really slippery. This is why they prioritize. They're focused on getting the Cloud first, although they could have gotten the Kaja for themselves.
Cloud top lane
Cloud
though.
fighting the Leomord right here. He waits the Phantom Steed right there. Good dodge from Ivy. Meanwhile, four Bren players on the bottom lane. First blood goes through. Grok gets taken down, but they still have 3 players. Gets the Jade Kundo, but has to get out of the situation. Oh, dying to the tower. Not really, really well calculated from Bren or Victress right here. Akai, meanwhile, for winners Vixens, pushing the top side of the map. Cleopatra really understanding that they are being dived on the bottom lane. They are focused on getting the trade on the top side. It gets the tower for themselves, gets the turret.
Yeah, Venus Vixens over there playing it very calculative. You know, they're able to defend their own turret at the same time take away one turret for them. Because again, if you have too many members rotating to different lanes, you will definitely leave one lane exposed. And that is what Vixens are doing to punish Bren.
I'm pretty surprised in this game. Venus Vixens doing well for themselves. They are reacting to the plays, but they get a lot of kills from them. But 4-man crashing into Royal Blamer right here. Gets away with that. Leomord goes on the Phantom Steed, but 4 players on the top side for Bren Victress. They are clearing the lane, waiting for the lane to get pushed in and try to get the tower in return, but they walked away.
They don't have the minion waves to push.
Look at Harley, and Harley is just focusing on the middle turret. Middle turret will go down, and she's rotating towards the bottom side. If she's lucky, she will be able to get that show. Michelle's on the bottom side, alone against 3 players. We have Minotaur, Carry, and the Harley. Harley tries to poke the Cho, but Cho will get away with that good awareness that she has. Aizu, Mady, and Lu focusing on that turtle right here. And we have 2 players to defend from Venus Vixen and Cleopatra going for that Akai ultimate, trying to pin somebody, and we have a pause.
So it looks like Team Vixens, they are playing this really well. Despite a little bit of a slow pacing game, they managed to finally secure at least the early game for this time of period. You can already see that Bren wanting to go for the next turtle, but Vixens, they are going to challenge them for the second one. They don't want to sacrifice another turtle for them. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, you can see that Vixens are pushing one of the members of Bren from the top and from the bottom and trying to take off their turret. So Vixens, if let's say they get this turtle get a kill with the turret, the second tier turret, it is a win for them.
Yes, that they got the first tier turret, and if they are able to secure the bottom turret, giving away the turtle is totally fine. And I will point out that Bren Vixens, they are trying to go their regular aggressive style, but it kind of backfired on them in this game.
They're not even going aggressive style. They don't have 3 members going in for the steal.
Michelle gets taken down, and the fight goes on. Akai doesn't have the ultimate already. Maddie is still here, still surviving. 4-man crashing onto that Leomord, and there you go. Lu is just beast mode on that Gushan right here, right now, and they're looking to take back that top lane turret. Bren Victress looking for revenge in this game.
I mean, which is better, the turtle itself with a kill or the second tier turret with a kill?
They're just trying to even up the scores right here. They just have to take down the turret. They have there's no point sending a lot of people. Harley in the middle of the jungle right here did get the buff for himself. Did not get the sword spike marked by that Gushan. If not, she might be dead right there. And then the rotations are pretty good on Bren's side. They're trying to balance up the game, rotate as fast as possible, trying to read the minds of what these girls are thinking. Venus Vixens getting the team fight on their side, getting kills for themselves, but it's only 1 kill. That's it. Oh, there you go. The Minotaur is in. Akai pushes him away. Minotaur still there, has the ultimate though, does not have the rage just yet. They're trying to back off, they're waiting, they're biding their time. Leomord is here, a good wall goes through. Royal Blamer shows himself with the Phantom Steed, right? Focuses on Michelle. Michelle goes down. Leomord is on fire right now. Lu has to get away. Gushan does not have that mana, and a game pause go through. Not sure what happened, but it's fine. The game, this team fight is really crucial. If Venus Vixen does get this team fight, they'll be able to expand their advantage a little bit more. Turtle will respawn in 30 seconds, and they'll be able to push all the lanes. We see the creeps are more than 50% of the map heading towards a Bren Victress base.
I think if this game right there, this particular skirmish, I can see that Bren needs to fall back. I think it's a losing battle because Minotaur already stole the buff from them already, so there's no other motivation unless you really want to continue pushing against 4 members in Vixen's side. So for Bren, what I can do is, what I can suggest them is just bail out. Don't fight this fight already. It's a losing fight.
That's true.
But Vixens, they want to clear this out like right now. You can
As we
say.
see the wild charge goes in front and Grok, but totally regrets his Aizu, has to get away, but no, killing spree goes through for that carry. Cloud is here trying to save the day, despite having one of the better compositions in my opinion. They are doing not as well as Venus Vixens here. They are picking their comfort picks, and this Minotaur Akai composition is really paying off for themselves. Maddie, the Diggy tries to defend it. Oh, Gushan fighting against the Harley, and it looks like Harley will take him out. Gushan is not in the game right here. Ivy tries to go for the Blazing Dew, and Minotaur is here. Oh, and does not connect the Minoan Fury.
That's very rare for Harmony to miss the Minoan Fury.
You're really a fan of her Minotaur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we did see the Blade of Despair being bought by that Leomont. Now the Leomont in the Horsey has that Blade of Despair. It's really gonna hurt right now. Not going for the Bloodlust Axe just yet. Going just full on damage, knowing that they have that advantage already. 20,000 gold to 15,000 gold advantage. 5k deficit for Bren Victress, and now they're just for Venus Vixens, they're trying to expand that lead right here by taking the third turtle in the game. 7 minutes in, and Bren Victress wants to defensive position. They know they cannot lose any more of these objectives for themselves. Harmony, oh, a lot of damage being taken from that Diggy Bomb right here. Is she strong enough to defend this? Oh, Cleopatra locks down that Grok. It looks like a good fight for Venus Vixen. It looks like a good kick goes through for Chow. Double kill for that marksman, though. You really don't want that for Bren Victress. Lou and Mandy just walking away from this. You know what? I'm out. But look at the cards from Harley. Shiro doing a good job taking out that mage.
And Shiro, that is such a lurker, stalker indeed for this mage marksman of Harley. Dealing so much damage early on and just picking off heroes who are not careful. Look at that.
Look
One
at
more
that
time.
Harley.
One
Wow.
more time. The deadly magic will slay it down.
That's a really, really good Harley player right there. As a Harley fan myself, that's really, really nice. And look at the push from Venus Vixen. They're focusing on trying to get all the turrets in the game. 3-man resources on the top side. 10 to 3, almost 9 minutes in. Look at the gold difference right here. They're climbing towards a 10,000 difference at this point.
10,000 difference indeed, Edo. This is where you feel a little bit scary right now. Your team is trailing for so much gold and so many kills, especially with the turrets. 6 turrets into their back already for Vixen. They can control this map 1-on-1.
That's right. Bren Vixen really want to maintain the lane, and Leoma wants to keep it that way. Royal Blamer on that. Leoma gets on the Phantom Steed and has to back away after Cho just walks away. Cho is really a slippery fighter. Grong might want to be careful with where you face check right here. This is not your game just yet. Does not have enough gold for your team, and looks like they're choking them out. Grong is finding it difficult to open up the map for Bren Victress right here, and the Diggy Bombs looking to be as ineffective right here. Michelle almost get taken out by that damage from Harley. The ultimate really putting a dent on Bren Victress's power right here.
Bren Victress is pretty much getting shut down left and right. They still have only 3 inhibited turrets left. Lot will respond in the next 15 seconds. This is definitely going to be Vixen's Lot if all ends well. However, they have to be careful though. Bren does have 2 heroes running Retribution. They have Grok, they have Gushan. These 2 are the best mobility heroes in the game so far. So they can just come in, they're just going to steal it, and they have to bail out instantly.
One of the key players for Bren Victress right here is the Cloud. She does have that golden star for himself. Just finished it, in fact. So Cloud wants one of the highest gold right here, but the fight breaks out right here. Carry doing a lot of damage on that Diggy. Has to walk away with that time. Ultimate.
Wild charge, Aizu.
Wild charge, empty out charge, bail out from Bren Victress right here. Leomont trying to get the buff for himself. And do you see that engage coming in? Do you smell that nice minimum fury? But does get one, but Cho is down now. No more engage coming in from Bren Victress. A lot of damage from that blazing duet from that Cloud, but you know what? Leomont is strong enough to take him out already because of that Blade of Despair and looking towards more items. Royal Blamer, one of the strongest fighters in this tournament.
Kind of like how Ivy wanted to use the Blazing Duet to take down Carry. Unfortunately, you know, there's so much damage that he has to sustain. The Cloud couldn't do or couldn't stand
Oh,
that damage.
Maddie in a difficult position right here. Yet again, gets really low. Akai takes him out, and this is really a free pass for the Lord, for Bren Vixen, for Venus Vixens right
They
here.
need Gushing and Grog right now. They just need Gushing and Grog. Just come in, just flicker, just get the Retribution
Flicker
at the
ultimate.
right time. Can they get it? No, it won't.
Oh, Lord has been slain by that Harley, and it will be a free kill from that Grog. It's really a free gift right here. Buy one, free one. There you go. Harley tries to take out the Cloud, but misses the poker trick. 14-3. They really have to clear their head from Victress, or maybe just think about what they're gonna do next game. They had a good draft. The execution wasn't there. They did an early dive and it failed. They just really need to think about what kind of communications they need to do, the chemistry and executions. They were playing really well during day one, and looks like it's affecting them in day two right here. Maybe they could be tired. Look at that Akai trying to lock down that Grog, but Grog flips away. This could be a comeback for Bren Victress here. And look at the team fight. Lord going in from Venus Vixens. They are going for a triple kill for Leomont. And there you go. Venus Vixens takes game one.
Venus Vixens are on fire, ladies and gentlemen, with the Lord push and everything just snowballing to their way prior to the Lord take. It is all just falling down for Team Bren Victress. I mean, Bren Victress, they lost a lot of good team fights. They were under farmed. They were under experienced as well, if I'm not mistaken. And you can see that Team Team Vixens, they're just going in, you know, going off objectives, get the control of the map, you know, later going in for Lord without any contest as well. And for Bren, they were feeling a little bit more desperate. They want to go in for the Lord. They want to steal the Lord using Grog, but again, it's not a team effort. It's more an individual effort. Whoever just go first, just try our luck. Unfortunately, it did not work out. CKO putting down the smackdown onto this team's 607 MVP. To all the teams as well, they actually played, to all the members, they actually played really well to kind of support her in that fight.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was game one of Venus Vixens versus Bren Victress. We are in the Female Esports League Elite Day 2. This is the playoffs, and we are streaming live on Facebook Gaming and a lot of other platforms like QTV, Nemo TV, Streamcraft, and many more. So if you guys happen to be watching on the stream, we have giveaways, you know, here and then. So please stay tuned and do not miss out on all those freebies.
Yep, guys. So we're going to take a short break, guys. So for those who don't know, this is still a best of 3. Bren, they can still come back from here. Can we see another 30-minute game? I don't know, but we have to see about it. Bren trying to force overtime. We'll be right back for game 2 after this short commercial break. So it looks like VV has the better game over BV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FSL Elite Mobile Legends. Bang bang, this is day 2. I'm KBC Sensei, alongside with my partner is none other than Edwardo Gaming. You can call him Edo, you can call him Edo Nation, you can call him Nation Edo, you can call him Edwardo the chubby guy, you can call him the handsome guy. Anything you want, just make sure to call his name correct.
Alright, well, let's not forget about the partners that we have on the stream here. Dreamcore, Overdrive, Yahoo Singapore, Super Solid, Elgato, and we are live right here in Singtel PvP Esports. And let's not forget the gaming laptops are provided by Aftershock. We are live on Facebook right here. Let's get right into the draft pick. Four bans already been done by both teams. We have Minotaur, Grok, Harif, and Lunox being taken out of the game really quickly, getting that first pick. Looking for that Kufra for themselves. Bren Victress did lost the first game, and they really want to make a comeback right here. And we do know from the previous stats that whoever is on the blue side does have a slightly higher winning rate. So maybe Bren Victress will take advantage of that first pick, and Grok being taken out in this game, maybe that will change the game because Kufra is one of the strongest tank available at this point.
I mean, it's one of the strongest tanks that could initiate and deal damage as well, but I feel like Kufra still hasn't have that particular priority to be the primary tank. There's definitely
Your
need
team
another
is
secondary
picking.
primary tank. So
Kaja.
hopefully, you know, Kufra can just run up here. So you notice that there's Kaya being open. So Esmeralda.
Yeah,
and
they
Cloud
switched to the
right
Esmeralda, they picked up the Claude,
Oh.
and I don't think Bren Victress will take the carry right now.
Okay.
I think it's more important to secure most of the tanks because Grok Mino has been banned out. Bren Victress had a plan, they have the Kufra, they can take the Kaja and secure another mage for themselves.
So I like this. They got Akai,
Akai, maybe
primary
Kaja.
tank, alongside with
Cho is
Kufra.
good as well, but this
Cho.
leaves out Kaja for
Your team
Venus
is
Vixens.
picking.
Cho could play as the fighter assassin role in here because you already have 2 tanks in their
They really need
pockets.
a good engage. Cho
Correct.
does have good engage. Kai has good engage as well. So they have 3 really strong fighter tanks in the game in the pocket already.
Mhm.
So let's see what Venus Vixens want to pick for themselves right now. Harmony, will she go up? You know, the Minotaur
Your
being taken
team
out.
is banning.
No,
Wow.
no tanks for this time.
Very interesting
Double mage
pick.
composition along with that cloud. So they're picking their core first.
And they're not prioritizing tanks and support at the moment. So, you know, if I'm Bren, I would just ban out all the tanks and supports.
Yeah.
In fact, I can ban out Kaya if I want to right
Yeah,
now.
that's true. If you ban out Kaja, they really have not much choice here. You can go for like what, Tigreal, Diggy.
Come on, man.
Your team
Kato
is
Kacha at the
banning.
very least with Valoric. I
Yeah.
think those 2 lah.
think they-
Tigreal, it's so hard.
I
So
think
hard
they
think
ought
of it here.
to ban out like one of the strong mages like Selena, Venus Vixen. He's ban Venus Vixen ban out Guinevere previously on their 3rd ban. Bran Victress ban out Selena. Maybe they could have picked up. They can't really pick up another Selena. Maybe they really want to take that Selena out, or I don't know really. What-
Gushing. You know, you can take out Gushing if you
Oh,
want to,
banning
like,
out the
carry.
carry. Yeah, I
they
forgot
don't
about
have
the
any
marksman right here.
Yep.
Well, this leaves out. This forces a brand Victress to think about what kind of marksman or carry they need to play. But they still have the Leomon on the table. They have Damus. That really works. But they have Cho already. So maybe they want to go for 2 fighters. But that will be like most of the team
Lolita.
being melee.
Your
so that's
team
really
is picking.
quite difficult.
So they're
But
gonna
picking up the
select-
Lolita
yeah.
though.
I mean, they're going to select Lolita in here. It's also one thing that is kind of interesting because if they were to go with the marksmen, they can try and block the projectiles, or they want to focus onto as heavy CCing as possible. Because Lolita with the Pinonian blast, if I'm not mistaken, that stuns out everybody with the right timing. Looks like Eevee and Lu, they will select already their
team is
Kimi and
picking.
Guinevere. I'm going to be very frank to you. I'm not sure why Kimi has been selected since Lolita can block Kimi's projectiles. From that part,
Maybe
but
they thought ahead of time, but I felt like they need a range hero here because they have 4 melee fighter tanks in their composition. They have Cho. I was about to say that Lolita is not effective in this game, but picking that Kimi right after the Lolita, maybe they thought this through. You know what? Okay, you know they're gonna pick the Kimi. We're gonna pick the Lolita first for for our defense.
and they got Franco as well. So Franco, you know, they want to start something different. You know, a little bit of off meta style. Maybe they want to hook it first. You know, start initiation by hooking any enemies and then straight away just finishing off with the pickoffs. So Vixens right now, I feel like they're just trying out this style of play. We haven't seen this gameplay or this type of heroes being used by them early in the game, except maybe for Lolita. So I'm hoping to see whether they are able to come this to get a win from this
Welcome
lineup
to
and move
Mobile
on to this
Legends.
part. But
That's
again,
right.
I'm liking the lineup
5
of Bren
seconds till the
Victress.
enemy
Oh, you're liking the
reaches
line of
the
Bren Victress?
battlefield.
Let's see about that.
Smash them.
This is game 2 of Bren Victress versus Venus Vixens. On the side of Bren Victress, we have Maddie on that Akai, Michelle on that Kimi, Aizu playing that Kufra, Cho being played by Ivy, and Lo going for that Guinevere. And on the side of Venus Vixens, we have Cleopatra playing that Esmeralda, Cloud played by CKO, Shiro on that Harley, Lolita played by Royal Blamer, Harmony going for that Franco, goes for the hook, did not connect just yet, and Invade goes through for Bren Victress, and they did get the buff for themselves. And we do see, an engage go through, Low really aggressive, and Harley gets taken down. The shutdown is good. They know that they were facing problems with the Harley, and this game they're trying to shut them down right here. Cleopatra tries to do something after that engage, and then the wait will be successful for Bren Victress, but unfortunately for them, Harmony just takes out the creep for themselves. So it's kind of unfortunate right there. So Venus Vixens focusing on trying to play the defensive game right here, but Bren Vixens this game having the aggressive play, and it worked this time around.
Yeah, it worked this time around. They went into the jungle buffs. They managed to steal away one of the jungle buffs as well. So this is very good. I like seeing them playing this style because this is basically the origin style. They have been showing us since day one. The first game, it did not work out, maybe because they're not comfortable here.
Nice knockup right there from that Guinevere right there. Cleopatra has to get away. Nice hook coming in from for Maddie. Akai, unfortunately, is quite tanky, so they just walk away from that. Does not have the ultimate users. Franco just level 2. Only Cloud is level 4 for Venus Vixens. In terms of level 4s right here, Lou is already level 4. Michelle is level 4. And they might go for the turtle on the bottom side of the map. 3 players invading and just cutting the lanes on the bottom side. Really want to stop that Esmeralda from having all that go for herself. 2 minutes in, and they're already focusing on the turtle. Right on time right here. Kufra trying to zone out Harmony, Royal Blamer, and then Lolita. We do see Cho on the top side, just trying to get the creep shoved out as fast as possible so they can get a 5 breakthrough. Lu gets hooked by the Franco. Oh, it looks like they're focusing on taking the turtle. It looks like Guinevere did get the turtle. Akai goes through with that lockdown, but looks like Venus Vixens breaking through the defenses of Bren Vixens. Michelle has to sprint and get away from the Shiro, trying to do more damage. Harley did get the kill for himself. And more fight breaks through right here. Aizu has to get away. This is not a good fight, but Venus Vixens did break through that defenses of Bren Vixens. Takes out the Kimi. Not really good for Bren Vixens, but they did get the turtle for the Guinevere, and Guinevere did not die. So that turtle will be useful for the next engages.
I do agree on that. I mean, Bren Victress, they went in with the aggressive play. They are much more comfortable this time around with this set of heroes, able to go in, create the aggression that we have been missing throughout the first game in this series. And you know what? I feel like this is a composition of heroes.
Ooh, who goes through right here? Kufra might be taken down by that Harley, and he's too low to survive this. Gets the knockback before that happens. Harmony did survive that. Guinevere almost getting that kill. Royal Blamer tries to engage a 3-player effort from Venus Vixen. They does have a kill advantage for themselves, but losing in terms of the goal. Bren Victress really having that edge for the moment. Low on the bottom side, jumps away really quickly, but gets hooked into the tower. Oh no, that's the mirror image.
Yeah.
Lucky me.
Very, very lucky indeed. I mean, that's a very great positioning as well. The timing is just right. They just want to get the river crab for themselves, and most likely I think they did. Oh no, it's not. Shiro's the one to take the river crab early on. I think that's the top or the bottom crab. I'm not sure. But you know what? You can see that both teams right there just pushing in
Vixens, getting
the
turrets,
getting the turret as well as you said, Ido, and you can see the rest of the members is just rotating left and right. Maddie trying to find the right angle to start the fight.
Esmeralda will go in. From this side, Akai tries to get the lockdown. Esmeralda is in the wrong place right here. Kimi gets the kill on Esmeralda. Really good pickup, a really good responsive play from Bren Victress right here. And Turtle is available. They are 1 player down for Venus Vixens. 4-player effort trying to get another kill. They could have went for the Akai. Oh, look at that knockup from that Guinevere right there. And look at the Kufra just getting another kill for himself. 4-man effort. They will take down this turret. A reactive ultimate coming through from that Lolita, but that does not change anything for Venus Vixens. They might, Bren Victress might want to go for that turtle right now.
I think they should. They have so much aggression over here. But then Venus Vixens is just hunting them, hoping to get that. Nope, they're going to ignore that and go in for their own jungle buff instead. So, good win for Bren, able to take down turrets, able to get some kills, and last but not least, the turtle.
That's right, and the goal advantage is still not as far as we think. It's 14,000 gold to 12,000 gold. It's only 2,000 divided by five players, so they're not really far losing that badly just yet for Venus Vixen. Bren Victress right here. They are trying to take as many turrets as possible because now the turrets are even. They really want to expand their advantage this time around, Cleopatra, and also shut down that Esmeralda on the bottom side. But speaking of shutting down, right here, CKO goes for the Blazing Duet, but gets caught right in the middle of the team fight right here. Oh, look at the Lolita stun. Will it go through? Gets that Kufa right here. Look at that good knockup from Low right there, doing a lot of damage on that Harley. She really wants to take down this Harley. She has the turtle buff for himself, but Harley doing a lot of damage from afar. Goes for the knockup yet again. Michelle and Lou. Just really good tag teamwork right there. 3 players will push down that middle turret for Bren.
It's 1, 2, 3 for Bren itself. That's a win again, and I feel like Bren maybe finally they get that answer that they needed to. You know, shutting down good tanks from Vixen. Looks like Cleopatra also in a lot of trouble. Edo, look at that.
Oh, look at the knockback right there. Cleopatra uses Purify, gets away, but Cho goes with a kick as well. Really good timing on that Esmeralda Purify. Really saved her right there, and she's back to full health.
She's back to full health indeed. Very, very quickly, you know, all of those
This is why,
you know, life steal, the
that's
shield
right.
steal.
This is why you ban Esmeralda, because she's just too. She's just like a tank. She gets so much shield, doing a lot of damage, just so really difficult to deal with. And having that Harley for that burst along with Cleopatra's Esmeralda, it's just really difficult to fight in the late game because they have the cloud and really strong bursts. So in terms of Bren, Vixens, they really want to end this game as fast as possible in the mid game here. So look like it's gonna be a total fight breaking out. Harmony misses the Franco hook right there. Aizu just looking for an opening right there. But Harley does spot him with the poker trick. Aizu looking for to go in. This is not a good idea to stick around right here. Cleopatra gets not bad. Look at the Lolita. Oh, but get cancelled by that Cho. Jeet Kundo. Akai locks down Royal Blamer, and it looks like a Blazing Duet goes through in reaction to that play. And no huge casualty right here. Only Esmeralda did go down from that fight.
Esmeralda did get down to the fight, but then they lost a turtle in the steal or in contest. So Bren again, a good victory for them for this skirmish. It looks like Venus Vixens, they are in a lot of trouble right now in terms of gold and turret. Map control is not in their favor. Venus Vixens are the downward.
Oh, nice
here.
hook on that Lou right there. Guinevere in a lot of trouble. Goes for the ultimate right away. Gets a double kill instead. Still alive and trying to run away from that Cleopatra. Akai locks down the Esmeralda. Kufra is here to knock up the Esmeralda. The focus is real, and Cho takes him out. Guinevere still on that offensive. Cloud on the back lines of Bren Victress. Really wants to get away, but Akai spots him. Tries to get that stun through, but Maddie is really in trouble right here. Akai, 2 more hits, and there you go. The art of thievery just steal away her life right there. Lu just focusing on the turret after that team fight. They really want to pick up the pieces right here. Franco is here for the defense. CKO is here along with the cloud, but gets a lot of damage from that Guinevere. The kick is good from Cho. Harmony tries to get away, and knockback goes through from Aizu. Bren Victress looking for the win right here. Cho is fighting 3 players right here. Not a good idea. Esmeralda has come back, and Aizu is like, you know what? I'm out right here. I'm trying to get away. Please help me out, Lu, please. And there you go. They're able to get away.
So Michelle picks up the Berserker's Fury in the top lane, just soloing there. But again, that skirmish was a battle royale. Everybody just trading kills left and right, just juxing one another, bait and switch. And I feel like it's working again to ban Victress, because even though Vixens were to get a hook onto Franco, but it's not enough. Looks like another confrontation, potential confrontation over there. The rest of the members just slightly, just close shave between one eye to another.
Almost gets the stun right there. Maddie's just looking for an opening, looking for a reason to just lock down anybody, so her team is able to take them down and take the Lord, expand the advantage, and just take the game for themselves. 10 minutes in, it's almost the late game right now. Zero, the Harley right here, focusing on trying to take the buff, and after they take the buff, they know they're gonna get ready for a Lord fight, but it looks like they are not ready. Venus Vixens are not even aware that Lord is being taken right here. Lord has been slain by Bren Victress right here, and they're looking for fast engage. Kimi pushing the top side, Cho split pushing on the bottom side, 3-man in the middle. They are really trying to close this game right here. Harley just trying to clear the wave, but it looks like they're gonna cramp up in the middle lane and get engaged on. Oh, nice hook on Aizu, but Aizu is a tank, so they're just gonna walk away from that.
Bren, Victress, just playing it really, really solid here, using the heroes that are much more comfortable. I think they managed to find a solution, banning out those comfortable tanks like, what you call this, Harmony's Minotaur, a little bit of Grog, because you see Harmony right now is 0-3-4, not as impactful despite getting the hooks, and, the experiment seems to be a little bit of a failure in hand. Bren, meanwhile, they will face up with Vixens here in their own bush. As for the rest of members of Bren, they are staging for this fight. They're going to push towards the middle lane and waiting for the right opportunity to jump in. They have Arkai, they have Kufra. Anytime these two tanks can just sweep into the behind the enemy lines and sweep them off the feet. Meanwhile, Child soloing. You know what? Not soloing, duoing.
Duoing with that Lord on the bottom side. And Lord marches in on the bottom lane right here. They're trying to get the top lane and middle tower while when Venus is distracted, and there you go, focusing on the middle lane. The ultimate being charged up by Lolita does not connect. A follow-up from the team is lacking.
Still waiting for the right time. They're still waiting for the minions as well.
Still waiting for the right time. They are trying to camp it out, but this is not really a good idea because Franco might get a hook in that bush. And the fight will start anytime soon. Maddie just looking for a reason to stun them up. But the fight breaks through on the top side. Ivy have that advantage on Shiro. Trying to juke it out. Cleopatra really trying to help that Harley right here. Does he have that flicker? But does not need it. Gets the kill on that Harley. And engage breakthrough in the middle lane as well. Michelle does a lot of damage on the Franco. Franco gets taken out of the game. 16-7, 12 minutes in. They are trying to close this as fast as possible. Royal Bleemer use the ultimate yet again, but does not have the flicker to follow it up. Michelle is just shooting away, trying to get that turret as fast as possible. Meanwhile, IV on that show, just clearing the ways, putting on more pressure on Venus Vixen. Nice Lu going in, but does not get any knockup. Has to back away right here. This might be a bad follow-up for Team Bren Vixen, but what does it matter? They are short in players. Venus Vixen only has 2 players on the map. Franco just spawned, really wants to get that hook. 4 players effort, trying to defend a 3-player in way, does not get the hook. Looks like it will be fine for now. Looks like it's gonna be just fine. They just have to cramp up, get the gold, and focus on waiting out the Lord so they are able to steal it from Bren or Victress. Hopefully Harley tries to go in, misses the poker trick. That'll be okay. 17-7. 43k to 29k. The gold advantage really has turned around compared to the first game right here. Bren Victress looking to come back 8 towers to 1. They are really dominating this game in terms of everything, the objectives, the team goal, the XP. Everybody reaching level 15 first. And there you go, Low goes in with a knockup right there. Harmony will be taken out. Franco flickers out and hooks somebody, Kufra, into the turret. Nice knockup yet again by Lu, but doesn't have the ultimate to follow it up right now. Shiro is just throwing cards, hoping to hit as much damage as possible. Lu is just being annoying right here, trying to knock up again. To finish off the players. It's gonna be no casualties just yet, but look at another knockup with the ultimate. Akai tries to lock somebody down, but Blazing Duet go through. It could be a comeback right here. They really have to be really careful, and Ivy just split pushing from the bottom side, trying to get the Nexus turret for themselves. 14 minutes in, and they're still struggling, Venus Vixens.
I mean, Venus Vixens, they want to stage a great defensive play, but then again, inhibitor turret, the final inhibitor turret has been taken down. You can already see
Kimmy's
that
here, pew pew pew,
laying it into their hands, getting the lot, and they did all the objectives. Like you said, Edo, you get the inhibitor turret, you just expose every lane possible, and Venus Vixens, they can't do much already. They just need to wait for...
They just have to wait it out, and they can't even contest that lot right there. They have to wait for the lot that spawns from Bren Victress base. They have to take down the Lord, and they have to win the fight in order to have any chance of a comeback. Harmony just have to have that perfect hook for herself, and I was thinking, why not go for Minsita, because they were so good with the Minsita, but let's hold that thought right here. Gets the kick on that Franco. He's down and out. Legendary on that Lu right here. Blazing Duet. Defensive Blazing Duet trying to go through, trying to take out the Lord, trying to clear the way, but Killing Spree goes through for that Kimmy, and it is over. They have 2 players here, but look at, oh, the Cloud doing a lot of damage. This might be good for them. And more engages coming in. Cloud does not even get taken out, but Bren Victress wins the second game, even out the scores.
I think Bren Victress really found their footing this time around, starting with the draft, taking off the priority tanks that, you know, Team Vixens couldn't use these tanks into their favor, and they had to try different ways. So that wasn't an experimental thing, it's more like, you know, let's try something, let's just try whatever we have, whatever tanks that we are much more comfortable with, and it did not pay off. You can see that Harmony, she was on fire with a Minotaur, but she was flopping with that Franco 056 down below. CKO doing her best, and you know, Cleopatra, even though with the Esmeralda, because of these tanks just falling down so easily, Shiro, Cleopatra, CKO, they couldn't put full potential to the heroes. Meanwhile, let's talk about Bren Victress. They are on their fire footing here. Low with 8 kills, 0 and 9, and the rest of the members just doing it so well, just supporting here. You can see that Maddie, Aizu initiating first, Michelle just focusing onto towers, alongside with Ivy just coming into the right time, using the Jikundo Shenpo. Last but not least, Way of the Dragon, just zoning out these heroes and getting the kills, including...
You're very correct. I would like to point out that Shiro really did well in the first game using the Harley, but it really didn't pay off this time. Didn't really pay off this time around, and they're getting lane cuts, a lot of aggressive play that worked for Bren Victress, and Venus Vixens. They were playing a reactive game for this whole time.
Correct, and you know, guys, this means there's this good news, because we're gonna go into game 3, guys. Venus Vixens losing to Bren Victress in game 2, forcing overtime. We're gonna have a great series.
It is still a stalemate. The score has not been settled yet, just like yesterday. It's 1-1. Bren Victress coming back in the second game, just like yesterday.
Yeah, that's why there's BO3, bro. That's
and
why
this is the game.
This
is the game that will decide everything.
Yes, guys, and of course we will be right back after this short break. So again, my name is KBC Sensei alongside with Awado Gaming. We'll be right back after this commercial ads. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to FSL Elite. The second match of the day, we have Venus Vixens versus Bren Victress. This is the third game of the series. It's a stalemate right now, 1-1, and we're really excited to see who's actually stronger. Is it Bren or is it Venus?
It's gonna be very tough, because both teams played really well in their respective games early onwards. But then again, this is gonna be the tiebreaker, like what we said after the break. But again, guys, for those who are new, my name is KBC Sensei. Alongside with me is none other than Awado Gaming. Will be your casters for this match series. And Ido, you always say that, you know, teams like SFI have great drafting and stuff. What do you think about these two teams so far?
Well,
after these two games?
what makes pro team is not only the gameplay, not only what heroes you can play, the understanding of the meta, what's most efficient currently in the game, by understanding all the heroes and what are the strongest, so you are able to win easily. That's the point of drafting right here. So banning out the heroes that are strong, that could be a threat to you, and pick out the most effective heroes for your team is very important. But of course, maybe you like to play Mia, you gotta focus on, if you're like a marksman player, you gotta focus on what's strong. Play like Cloud, and that's how it works. And speaking of the draft right here, Esmeralda and Guinevere being taken out by Venus Vixens. A lot of mages from Venus Vixens side. 2 tanks coming out from Bren Victress.
Same old
Kaja first pick.
draft.
Kaja first pick.
We'll have to see how about that first. They have Lunox also open if you want to go for damage.
Lunox is good as well.
Yeah.
That's really good suggestion, KBC.
Team. It feels like, you know what Bren says.
Okay,
hey,
let's
choose
do
your
like
poison,
a
choose your
prediction.
poison.
Kaja. What? Oh yes! Harif is being left out. Oh, that's really good.
Bren,
Your team is
Kaja or Kaya. And
Kaja
also,
Kufra.
if they want
Kaja Kufra is good. They might want to lock in the Lunox. Doesn't want the double mage composition coming out from Venus Vixens. Lunox Kufra is good, but they still have the Kaja. Kaja and... Come on, I'm a Kaja advocate. Come on.
Kaja or Kaya.
Why the Lolita? Yeah, Lolita is good against Lunox. Franco, it didn't work in the second game.
Yeah.
I felt like they should have switched things around, and this is the last game. You know, you have nothing to lose. I mean, you have everything to lose, but you gotta focus. And This time around, getting a cloud for themselves.
Your team
And of
is
course,
picking.
Akai. I think Akai is a better pick overall.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Last game, did they have Akai?
They
No,
really
right?
hate the Minotaur. Bren
Oh,
Bren really hate that Minotaur
I
and the Harmony.
I mean, you know, Harmony played really well in Minotaur, so this is like a not only just an out of respect ban, but it's also a meta ban as well.
That's right.
So that's actually a very good choice. From
So far I'm liking both teams' draft. It looks pretty even. First 3 picks. And until the second phase, we won't know what will happen just yet. Lu is one of the good mage players from Bren. Going for the show. That's pretty good because you don't have
Your
a
team
fighter
is banning.
for Venus Vixens. So now, in order to pick a good fighter, they have to really think about banning what Bren Victress doesn't have. What they don't have is a good tank and a marksman. So maybe they want to ban out the carry or Kimi.
Your team is banning.
know
Not really
what?
good idea. If they ban out the carry, they won't have a marksman.
Actually, don't worry, so that you know they can actually play these mind games. Chow
Your
can flex to
team
anything
is
he wants,
picking.
so that pick is also very good. It looks like gonna ban out Diggy in hand. They still
They're
have
gonna pick up the carry this time around.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for carry.
But I don't think maybe not carry because they already have the cloud. So maybe they'll go for another tank. Another tank.
Another thing for which side?
For a main tank because Kufra is more like a follow-up, so they gotta get okay. There you go, Balric will be a better choice instead of picking carry because that is
Lolita.
Alright,
Wow, they're still
alright.
gonna go with the
Your
Lolita.
team
Lolita
is
is-
picking.
Lolita is pretty good, so carries off the carry can be the last pick. Considering that Alu card right there, showing off that new skin. Oh, I'm the only one that can see the skin. Hey, Kaja, come on. Kaja is a really good pick. Kaja Selena,
Selena.
perfect. Perfect.
Your
I'm
team
liking
is
this.
picking.
I'm liking what Venus Vixens are doing. If anything, they deserve to win this because the draft is just, in my opinion, perfect. Kaja with the opening, or if any stuns get hit by the Selena, Kaja can just thank you very much. Just pick up somebody. Akai can even push them even further. Cloud can just free hit along with that Harith.
I mean, you know,
Jumping
only that,
around the map.
You have Selena, you have Harith. Those are all level 4 early game heroes. They
Yep.
can just do so much damage in their
Carry.
prime state or at least the early state itself. So no questions asked on that carry. But again, like you mentioned before, Vixen looks like a very strong early game.
Very strong early
team.
game.
It
Yes.
looks like a very strong team.
So they did last pick the carry for themselves. Early game wise, Bren Victress is pretty strong as well. But there's a trick that to shut down Lunox. So what you have to do is just to invade that buff. Having Selena early game is very strong for buff invades, and having Kaja, Harith as well. Let's see how Venus Vixens does it. If they do go for the invade and they shut that Lunox down, that could be really devastating for Bren Victress.
You know the funny part, they could just go for their 3-man invade, while
Yes.
Bren also do the same thing. It's
Uh,
just the opposite side.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
the
game.
opposite side. But if they do clash, I do think that Venus Vixen has that upper hand because of that Selena just early game already having that ulti to change forms, having having 2 skills at
Yep.
her disposals. Yeah.
Welcome.
So
to
we're into the
Mobile
game right here.
Legends.
Venus Vixens versus Bren Victress. The
5
last
seconds till
game
the
of
enemy reaches the
this
battlefield.
match.
Smash them.
Who will be the victor? And
All
we
troops
did not
deployed.
find out yesterday who's stronger, Venus Vixens or Bren Victress. And after this match, we will know who has the upper hand.
Who has the upper hand indeed. We'll move on to the next upper bracket stage, but again, the loser will still have a shot to compete in this tournament. They will have to go down to the lower brackets, but it's a best of 1 risk and reward
The lane
series.
cut being down on the top side, but look at that engage right here. 2 man trying to get away. Aizu does not have the sprint, does not have the flicker. Really low first blood goes through on that Lunox. Shuts down that Lunox. Lunox doesn't have any escape. And at level 1, she has only her first skill. And there you go, a lane cut being done by Venus Vixen Shiro, getting the stun on Vivi. She has to get away. A lot of damage. Even look at that Selena damage. If you know how to play that Selena right, it is just seriously really difficult. Bar being taken by Harith and Kaja. They have pretty good wave clear after level 2. Getting the crab just as usual. The crab resets. A little bit of time wasted for Venus Vixen, but that's all good because Lunox still doing the buff. And she's getting a lot of damage done by that buff. Really low, and it's not a good idea for Lunox to just walk out into the open this time around. Harry's already
Okay.
doing a lot of good work on the top side. Looks like Lolita has to get away really
Lolita
quickly.
stole the crab.
Lolita did stole the crab, and that was devastating for Venus Vixens. But you know what? They're good. They have Lunox is really starting up really slow. Until Lunox have level 4, they really don't have to be worried about anything. And we do see level 4 Selena goes for a bite, and Cho will have that burn right there. Ivy has to get away on that 1v1 situation. Selena really strong, can handle herself well on the bottom side of the map. Turtle on this side. Lu doesn't have that buff, but it might be good for them. Aizu showing herself, showing all the cards right there. 3 players versus 3 players on the top side. If Kufra joins, it will be a 4 versus 3. Kaja is in the base. Selena is in the base as well. They're going for the turtle. Lunox has level 4, Carry has level 4, Cho is there. It looks like a good time for Bren to take the turtle. If Lunox does have that retribution for herself. Lu preparing for the brilliance right there. Kaja tries to hook Aizu right there. Not a good pick off right there, and looks like Lu does have the turtle buff. Selena did come in and take out that Lolita. Harif getting another kill right there. Double kill. It looks really bad. Does not go through with that brilliance.
Shiro.
Shiro. Oh,
a little bit too greedy over there.
Sucker punch from Lu. Really good. Disengage from that Lunox. Could have used the brilliance a little bit earlier to try to do as much damage in the team fight. Maybe the team fight would have been a little bit different. Bren this time around not doing really good. As I said before, Venus Vixens, the early game, super strong in this game.
I don't disagree with using the brilliance. The ultimate is a little bit longer. I think she uses the ultimate just to run
just
away.
Right time? Yeah.
Just to run away. But at least she did take down Shiro, which is also a consolation.
Which is pretty good. Which is a compensation right there.
She's the turtle buff dealer.
So she's a sole survivor of that team fight. Right there, surviving with that turtle buff. That is crucial to keep that alive. So they are able to have some advantage in the next team fight. Harmony has to get away. Oh, look at Cleopatra lockdown. It's really good. Pushes into the tower. Maddie, goodbye, Lolita. You're back into the base. Look at that great screen you have right now. Joe is here trying to kick somebody in. Will he get the Kaja, but gets counter engaged indeed. Flickers away out of the situation. Aizu balls away as well. Michelle is alone. Tries to jump in against the Kaja, Akai, Cloud, and Harif. Really? But they have to get away now. Tries to go in, gets petrified indeed. Aizu facing a lot of crowd control on her side. Turret being taken for Venus Vixens. Game on. First turret for Venus Vixens. The turrets are even, but the kills. And actually the goal advantage is pretty even right here. It's just not much of a difference. Shiro and Selena a little getting surrounded. Aizu with a knockout, and goodbye Selena. A little bit overextended without looking at. You know, you ought to be a little bit careful when you see nobody on the top side and bottom side.
Gonna go for the turtle contest here. It looks like Bren gonna try out their luck or try out their positioning great here by this confrontation.
Right, Maddie getting chunked right there, a little bit low. And looks like this time Royal Blamer in open position. Kaja trying to pull somebody in. And everybody's just hiding themselves. Turtle has been slain by that Lunox yet again. This looks like a good engage for Bren. Victress. Cleopatra tries to lock in that Kufra. Kufra might be going down. They might have to focus right now. But Lunox, look at that damage. Mega kill from that Harry, but he's a little bit low. But does have the shield from the passive. Another kill right there from that Selena. Double kill from the Lunox, but does not have the ulti just yet right now. She just get a double kill, so that's really worth it. Cloud just happily farming on the top side. Does not want anything to do with that turtle fight. She's biding her time.
Harif has to be very careful.
Oh, double stun right there. Harif gets taken out, does not jump away. Shiro has one stun, but she misses, does not connect. CKO is here. The damage from the Cloud is online. Ludo with that brilliance double kill. The Lunox shut down. Did not work out. There's triple kill from Lu. But Cleopatra tries to push her in to the turret. Will this work? A shutdown might go through. But the heal from that Lunox Cleopatra. You try to mess with me, but Legendary goes through. I get another double kill. It looks like a team wipeout. Wow, 3 men coming in from Bren Esports to push down that middle turret. And you know what? We have Carry and Cho not even joining the fight. Top lane push, double lane push. In the middle, the momentum coming in from Bren Victress right now. They're feeling the fire. 9 to 7, 6 minutes in. Wow. And looks like Cho wants to get that Cloud, but he has to get away. We do see 30 seconds on the lawn is will be online really soon. 19k to 14k go. Bren, Victress really turning up to 11 right now.
Very good gameplay coming in from Bren. That skirmish itself, the bait and switch, the patience displaying it
Maddie
really well.
blocking out the shield,
Maddie
goes for the
using
charge, will not.
Rust,
Oh!
will not hit anyone. Just want to do the spacing for their team. But again, Bren doing it really well. Just coming back from that one fight, and now things are back into their favor. 5,000 gold lead, at least 2 turrets advantage.
Shoves all the creeps out, gets the turtle as well, focusing on the objectives, keeping their head clear, although they would like to play more aggressive right here. Speaking of aggressive, Shiro getting caught out by that Aizu right here. Kufra takes out Selena. It is a 4v5 at this point. Carry doing a lot of damage, and looks like it's really good for Bren Victress. They really want to keep up this momentum, but they don't have the creeps to push on the bottom side. They're looking for an opening. Everybody is really low on Venus Vixen. They have to go back and regroup.
It's a little bit tough for Venus Vixens. They are actually under farm. You can see that the highest level is Harif and Selena. Level 8 comparing to the levels of Lu and Ivy. Level 10 each.
Oh, 5 bits out. Harmony gets taken out right away. No divine judgment this time around. Aizu has to walk away. Double kill from that Lunok. It doesn't matter. Triple kill. Will she get the maniac? Harris come through for a double kill though. Lu, can you fight this? Do you have the brilliance, the maniac?
4K.
Will she get the savage Shiro? The shutdown. But she did get the savage herself. Chow just happily pushing on the top side. Venus Vixen is out for players. Kaja, only Kaja can defend this. But can she do
Level
it?
7,
Cho is
Kaya.
here. But Cloud
Kiri.
Akai is back. That is really close. That savage. Wow. That Lunox, despite getting shut down in the early game. But Chow is here. Gets the way of the dragon right here. Goodbye, Kaja. Oh, the flicker is good. I was saying sayonara, but you know what? I have the flicker on the table. But when you flicker like that, they know you can't really engage aggressively in the next team fight. They're just gonna, it's like a snowball effect. They're gonna just keep on pressuring you and break your momentum. And Bren Victress is just feeling the fire right now. They are really on the fight. Oh, Kaja looking like nice divine judgment on that Cho. Cho might get away though. Ivy, this is really not worth it. Cho did get away after throwing so much resources. Selena tried to jump in. Shiro has to get away. What is this game? Wow.
I mean, this game is just back and forth. This is why you didn't even take a breath. Just continue on the fight. But again, summarizing it to the core, Bren Victress playing team fights really well. Their stamina game is real. You can see they are winning fights after fights after fights. It's not about objectives anymore. It's all about kills and spree. And now Lord is in their favor. Team Vixen, they already know what's going on.
Trying to get on
will
Shiro.
come in right there at the moment. Go.
Trying to get on Shiro right there. They're really Lord baiting right now. They really want to get this Lord. They're still not resetting in. Maddie is trying her best to stop them from coming to the Lord. And you know when Venus Vixens, you know what, they got the message. Maddie just standing right there with that shield. Maybe that was a really good pick against Selena, against Harif. So many projectiles to block out for Bren Victress. 31,000 gold to 22,000 gold. 10 minutes in. Cho gets the kick, but she's under tower damage. Gets the divine judgment. Unfortunately for Cho, Cloud did survive that CKO, getting a lot of help from that Kaja. They're still putting on the pressure right here. Cho unfortunately sacrificed himself, so they will have one less player for this pressure. This might be a good time for Venus Vixen to make a play.
Venus Vixens making a play.
Oh,
it's
Selena.
more of a defensive play because they have Lord on the top lane, the bottom lane, and the mid lane are being split pushed by multiple members of Bren. Bren, is this time around, is this their turning point? Are they able to secure the game right now? We'll have to see about that. The Lord will march in.
Lord is in the base. They will be focusing on trying to push the mid and bottom turret. Selena's defending on the bot side. Cleopatra. Akai is there. Oh, tries to get the Lord. Now, if you did get the Lunox right here.
Hurricane Dance.
Lunox did brilliance a way out of that situation. 15 to 11. Bren Victress still putting on the pressure. The stun goes through on Kufra, but that's not a good one.
Hero.
Gets a blast from Lu right there. One of the strongest mage player in this tournament. Really showing off her skills and her dominance. And all these Lunox bans really make sense right now as they go into the middle tower. 5-man effort right here. Aizu a little bit low, has to get away with that. Oh, does not connect with the stun.
Does not connect the stun.
They
indeed.
know they don't have the ultimate just yet. They're splitting their resources between top and bottom lane.
Oracle on Lunox.
Oracle on Lunox, trying to shave that damage and get some HP regen against magic damage. Because there's double mage composition, Selena and Harith doing a lot of burst. Along with that brilliance, it's really unstoppable for Lunox at this point. Lu trying to focus on the turret, and looks like they are really close to really taking the turret, mid turret at this point. 12 minutes in, Luminous Lord will be spawned the next time around. And that will really put the nail in the coffin. Ivy getting the mid lane turret for herself. And there will be only one tower left for Bren. Victress to focus on. Ivy Chow on the upside. Maddie getting pulled in, but that was a waste of Divine Judgment. And looks like they know that they do not have any engages yet. Lu
energy onto Harith.
Just going hit first, really aggressive. The stun doesn't even matter. Akai goes through, but brilliance from that Lunox. Nice Lolita ultimate that Cho getting the Jeet Kune Do as well. Royal Blamer has to get out here. Nice blazing duet, but does it matter? Will this help? Double kill from that carry.
3 on 3.
This 3 on 3 right here. It looks pretty even. Triple kill from that carry. It does not matter anymore. Brand Victress, they can just focus on the Nexus turret and win this game. But the defense, they did not give up. They will not give up. They're trying their best. There are no creeps. Brilliance go through. It has to walk away. You know what? I'm gonna take the bottom turret. Lou is like, okay, I'm gonna back off. There's no creeps right here. I'm gonna take the bottom turret. There's only Cloud left. Cloud does have a lot of damage. Carry is a little bit low. Harmony coming through. They really want to get the Divine Judgment. She does have it. She does have it. The Thunder Belt is being bought
by Lolita.
Want to get the Divine Judgment, but does not pull into the base. Michelle really close, but get taken down. What? Oh no! This game, this deja vu all again. This looks like, if they drag this on, it could be like yesterday. It's gonna be like 30 minutes.
I don't think they can.
It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be, but with the Luminous Lord, this will not happen this time around, because the last time similar situation happened, and Bren Victress having issues trying to close the game out. And let's see whether they will have this kind of issue yet again. They need to have discipline. They're feeling the fire right now. But let's not, you know what, they have to think to themselves, you know what, let's not get over our heads. You know, let's get our objective, focus on the Lord, get the last, just only a few hits on that Nexus turret. So they want to shove the waves in and just focus on the turret really quickly.
Chow at the bottom lane is trying to push for the backdoor, cheesing 4 heroes to 1. And now Selena does have information, but then again, Lord has been taken by Carry. Chow will lead the front at the bottom lane. He will meet Akai and will try to push it all up. They will wait for the Luminous Lord. The rest of the members will clear for that minion wave as well. This is it, Edo. This is the time that they will shine. The Lord will definitely go to one of those lanes because, again, all 3 lanes has been exposed. And Team Vixens, they only can defend and fight a great fight.
Lunox already having that immortality, just standing right in front alongside that Lolita, just standing head first, does not even mind to take that Selena stun. They are just
in the middle.
They are just hammering, waiting for the Lord. They want to be a little bit careful and not die now because the Lord has not reached the base yet. Cho going a little bit early, but you know what? Takes out that Selena. This game is practically over unless they find a way to clear this wave out with that blazing duet. Akai tries to push in along with the blazing duet, and you know what? They add these efforts. And you know what? Brand Victress winning the 3rd game, and they are officially stronger than Venus Vixens.
Congratulations to Brand Victress. They will take 2-1 over Venus Vixens. Again, guys, that was a great fight coming in forward, but I have to credit to Brand Victress. They played astonishing team fights, astonishing individual fights left and right. We got to give it to Lu. 14-5. You have seen her going out, going in with the Lunox, never giving up, baiting and switching the opponents, and just finally getting the kills left and right. The rest of the members as well, we had to give credits to everyone. Ivy was just off laning time to time. Michelle was doing her very best, and she finally managed to solo the lot as well. From there, Aizu, Mehdi, they were just helping out all of these carries to sustain damage. So GGWP to Bren Victress, and of course to Venus Vixens, they will drop down to the lower bracket.
You know what's funny? Lunox has 14 kills.
Mhm.
And the whole team of Venus Vixens has 14 kills.
Wow.
And Lunox alone has the team kills of Venus Vixens. So Lu really carrying all the weight right here. But of course, let's not forget all the support that's coming in from her teammates. And we're gonna pass it on to our host, Kaisaya. Will be on this side. She'll be interviewing one of the players from Brand Victress. So let's check that out.
Yeah, so guys, thank you guys so much for tuning by. Again, this is FSL Elite Mobile Legends. We're just done with the second series on the clock. After this, we'll go in for the next game, and we're going to pass it on to our hostess, which is Kayasa. My name is KBC Sensei, alongside with Edwardo Gaming. Kai, take it away right now.
Hey, thank you so much, Eduardo and KBC Sensei. Yes, I'm Kaisaya. I will be the host and interviewer for Bren Esports Victress Lu. So, Lu, first of all, I would like to ask, how are you doing so far after that best of 3 match that you had against Venus Vixens?
All I can say is I'm feeling great that we were able to win the battle against them, because it's really hard, because they are mentioning yesterday that we are just
Same skill level?
Yes, on the same skill level. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I have to say. Thank you. I'm really hyped right now. I really don't know what to say right now.
Okay, so it's okay, so you can breathe now. But I have another question. So from yesterday, did anything change from the kind of strategies that you were doing in preparation for the playoffs today?
Well, actually, yes. The match yesterday really helped us a lot to learn the opponents better. So what we did actually is we just reviewed the matches we had for all the teams and also the other teams.
And also the other teams. Well, of course, in the game 1, you lost that match against Venus Vixens. What happened? What went wrong? Was it the draft not having the Harith and Lunox?
Well, it's not about that. Well, their core hero is Mino. So it's all about the draft actually, and also the draft is not that much, but it's also about the gameplay. But first off, I've been meaning to ban Mino. Yes, for the second phase.
For the second phase,
Yes.
and that actually happened, allowing you to win that game. And what can you say about that Savage in game 3?
It was cabbage. It was cabbage, not savage.
Cabbage,
Yes.
cabbage. But yeah, it was really good. Now I think I would like to ask you, which of the team that you're most excited to go up against with? Is it gonna be SFI? Like, they currently have that 100% win
Sweep.
rate.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think you can beat them?
Well, I have to be confident. Yes, we can.
Yes, you can. And of course, we'd like to greet
Can be.
Lu. Belated happy birthday from yesterday. She celebrated her
thank you,
birthday
thank you
here
so
in
much.
Singapore. And any shout outs to your fans or something?
Okay. I would like to thank everyone who's supporting Bren Esports, our families, was especially Pain, our team Bren Esports and Limitless, our boss, Boss Jab, Boss Jeff, for the never-ending support that they've been giving us since day 1. So yeah, thank you so much, and also Pain. Hi, love.
Thank you so much, Lu. And that was it for our interview with Bren Esports Victress Lu. We will be going on to a short break. More matches for today, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.